Well, our next guest believes there's an increasing risk of sovereign defaults in the Eurozone. Gabriel Stein is director of Lombard Street Research, and one of the reasons for the possibility of more defaults is this election result in Finland over the weekend.
Yes, that's right. It's the first time that we have an avowedly EMU-skeptic party in government in a euro area country, a party whose surge to power was very much based on don't want to pay for anyone else, and who will, of course, one, have a veto on any further bailout packages, and two, even if there are further, and I think Portugal will get its bailout, they will insist on the harshest possible terms. And as we can see from the German debate, all of a sudden people are realizing harshest possible terms drive you to default.
Yeah, so Germany seems to be on one side. You've got various ECB officials and other dignitaries on the other, such as the IMF, head of the IMF, and the French finance minister. I mean, who's winning the debate right now?
Well, ultimately, I think the debate will be won by, initially by those who feel that harsh terms penalizing countries have turned out to be a mistake. But of course, that is now much more difficult to push through when you have people like the Finns. And it's not just the Finns. You have similar noises coming from other euro area countries.
Slovakia.
Saying, Slovakia, the Netherlands. Why should we help these people? It's their own fault that they are in trouble. It's partly true, partly it's the euro membership that creates the problem for them. But why should we send our good tax money?
But Greece's interest rate was cut, wasn't it? So that did set some sort of precedent.
It was cut, but you've already had the German finance minister saying, did we cut it enough? And there's two problems with that. First is the Germans were the ones who used to be in the forefront of asking for harsh measures, fiscal stringency and so on. They realize now perhaps that was counterproductive, but much of that was also for domestic consumption. And if they are now saying we have to go easy on these countries, the German consumer will hear that as we're going to send more money, I'd better not spend anything. And in fact, the key development for the euro area this year would be if the German consumer finally starts spending. That's what they need. And they're not going to do it if they think that they're going to have to fork out more money to Greece or Portugal or Ireland or whoever.
How soon before Greece restructures then?
I can't see it lasting beyond another year at most, and probably earlier. I would have thought it's likely to come rather earlier. Greece, probably Portugal as well.
Okay, thanks very much, Gabriel there. Gabriel Stein there, director of Lombard Street Research.